So if you're like me, you are probably extremely excited for the Call of Duty 4 remaster. I played the hell out of Call of Duty 4, and I'm going to be going over 10 brand new details you may not know about both Call of Duty Infinite Warfare and the Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare remaster. It is going to be insane. Man, it's great to see Captain Price and his mustache back in action. And by the way, if you just want to skip ahead to Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, learn about zombies, multiplayer, single player, whatever, or Call of Duty 4 Remastered, go ahead and use the description below and skip ahead to the details you see. But guys, let's begin. So let us begin with Infinite Warfare. This one looks actually pretty badass. It takes us to space, and they are really pushing that this is going to be seamless from ground to air to space, much like Star Wars Battlefront 3 from Free Radical was trying to do. Of course, that got canceled. We didn't get to see ground to space combat, but apparently that's coming to Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, at least for the single player. No word if that's going to be something that is going to be a key feature in multiplayer, but I did actually want to start off with the single player portion of Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. But Robbie, why would you do that? You know Call of Duty is primarily a multiplayer game. I'm going to get into that in just a moment, and you could skip ahead by using the description, of course, to the multiplayer features. Well, the reason why single player is so important with this is because the guys from Naughty Dog are helping out this time, and that is saying something, because you know these guys make some high quality single player games. Besides, they helped out with the Uncharted franchise, one of my all-time favorite single-player franchises ever. Now, you will be playing as Captain Reyes, a Tier 1 Special Operations pilot who takes the helm of the Retribution, one of the Earth's last remaining warships. Now, this will be a key character in the game, and you'll likely get to roam around in it as some sort of base of operations. You'll also get your own advanced jet fighter called the Jackal. Your enemy will be the Settlement Defense Front, or just the Front for short. These guys have splintered away from the United Nations Space Alliance during a war of secession. The planet's natural resources have been exhausted, and everyone is fighting for the last precious bit of raw resources. We should have made electric cars much sooner. So you guys probably already know I am a massive fan of Star Wars. I run Star Wars HQ with my twin bro Ryan. You can check that out in the description below. But I was very surprised at how much emphasis they have on space combat. So I'm really excited about that one. Now, on to the multiplayer, because I know you guys are dying to know more about the multiplayer. So there will be new maps, of course, that take us to Earth, space stations, but get this, other planets within our solar system. That surprised me. When I heard them say that, I was actually quite surprised that they are going to take that chance and take us to other planets. Now, maps will be landing 1 month earlier on PS4 than all other platforms. So if you want the game content a month early, you're going to want to play on the PS4, of course. And although you have seen ships and space dogfights in the trailer, the focus is going to be still on what they're dubbing boots on the ground warfare, even if that means your boots are on a space station. Now, zero-G battles are going to be a big focus. I remember them debuting in Call of Duty Ghosts, and I was like, why isn't this in multiplayer? So I'm hoping that these end up in multiplayer in some regard. I think it would be so badass. But you'll be grappling around space stations and even asteroids, and it appears that jump packs will be making a return in this game in some way. During the Call of Duty live stream, a key feature that was highlighted was extreme temperature differences from shade to sun. If you get caught out in the sun, expect to catch fire and die pretty quickly, and a horrible, painful death. But you can also freeze to death in the cold. So this could imply that we could be seeing some sort of dynamic gameplay mechanic shifting the gameplay around in multiplayer. We will see if that ends up being confirmed. I'm speculating, but I am expecting something like that to happen. So hopefully it does. I think it would be cool to be in a fight and you see the shade being wrapped by sunlight and it's encroaching on you. That would make for some intense action running away from the sun on an asteroid. And Infinity Ward is doing zombies this time, and I know what you're thinking. Zombies in space. I was kind of hoping for that. I guess they've already done that beforehand in some ways with DLC and stuff. But this is going to be a new universe for the zombies, separated from the other games and Infinite Warfare and what Treyarch are working on with Black Ops 3. So, you know, we will see how it pans out. But we did get a teaser image that looks like it could be based off famous zombie movies from the 1970s. Think Dawn of the Dead. At least that's what I'm feeling from this image here. That's the vibe that I'm getting. But what do you guys make of it? Let me know in the comments below. Now on to Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare Remastered. You heard right. That has been officially confirmed. And we have some screenshots here of Captain Price and his amazing mustache. I must try to grow out something like that. But Raven Software has been in charge of Call of Duty Remastered, Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, with Infinity Ward being the executive producers. Now, Raven Software helped out with Call of Duty Ghosts, but they also made that badass Wolverine game, which I think should be used as something to look towards for the films, at least Radar Wolverine with their cinematics. Their first cinematic was amazing in that game. But anyway, now in the live stream, they showed off some new comparison shots of Call of Duty from 2007 and the new remastered edition, and it looks mighty, mighty sexy, I will say so myself. It looks like they're going to go all out with this one, honestly. And I love this game, Call of Duty 4. I cannot wait to hop into this with you guys on some of those amazing maps. You know, they've confirmed that Crash, Backlot, and Crossfire are some of the highlighted maps that will be in the game, but there will be a total of 10 multiplayer maps to be featured in Modern Warfare Remastered. But this is going to be bundled with Infinite Warfare as the Legacy Edition and Digital Deluxe Edition. Oh, and get this. This is really important. Dedicated servers will be coming to Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare Remastered. So good news, no host advantage there. So the game is set to release in November 4th on PS4, Xbox One, and PC, and expect more announcements coming at E3 2016. Now, I know if you're not a Call of Duty fan right now, at least you'd have to agree that you're excited for Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare Remastered. It is one of the pinnacles with shooters, in my opinion, especially multiplayer shooters. They were the ones that invented like the whole RPG system in the background for shooters, and everyone copied off of them big time. But guys, stay tuned here for more news about Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Open world gaming goodness, of course, because that's what I really focus on. Would you guys like to see, by the way, an open world Call of Duty game? Do you think that would be something that would work for the PvE space, you know, where you can jump into co-op and experience an open world Call of Duty together? I think that would be pretty cool, as long as they maintain the cool PvP experience that they currently have. But guys, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys later.